understanding. But when you look at it from the natural, it's not going to make sense. And so if he says it's going to be immediate to him could be 7 years from now. It's not the same dynamic. And so when you think about that, delayed is not denied, because it's always on time in his timing. His timing is always on time. You have to get in alignment and catch up. And so his will is going to be what transpires and not yours. And then the second point is he hears the transition request. He hears the redemption request. He hears that which you have requested for him to put in motion. But you got to remember that the time is what has to equate to according to his will. So if you don't align it specifically, then the wheels don't churn. So you think about like a pulley system. That's what I'm getting, like a pulley system, and how that wheel has to be on the track, or the wheel does not churn. You can pull as much as you want to, but it's not going to turn that wheel if it is not on the right, if it's not aligned the right way. So it's no different than your request and him allowing these things to transpire due to and according to his will and his time frame. And so what was next was, what he has in store won't be temporary but permanent, as he is aware of the things that are all things, that he's aware of all the things that you aren't. And so he's aware of the things that you aren't aware of. He's aware of everything. And so the spiritual versus the natural, this is the same thing that I was just describing. And so when you receive the spiritual versus the natural, you're being cleaned up in the natural, whereas it's already taken place, or it's instantaneous in the spiritual, but it seems like it's taking a lifetime here. You're being cleaned up during that time frame. You're being given that window of refinement. And so you're still being refined during that period where you're coming into alignment, just like that wheel being put on the track. You are the wheel being put on the track. You're being refined, you're being placed, you're being positioned. And so you still have lessons, and you are still on assignment, and you are on assignment where you are. So a lot of us want to be uprooted or relocated with a snap, because the storm got heavy, because the storm showed too many different things that were going on in that particular time span or that location, and you want out. But at the same time, you've grown from it. You see the maturation, you see the progress. He's giving you the confirmation, but it's just not quick enough. It's not moving how you thought it would move. And a lot of times it's not going to ever look like what you depicted to look like. And so spiritually speaking, versus the natural, where you want to do things and just have them on your time frame or your snap of the finger, it's not going to work like that. And so because you're still on assignment where you are,